Good morning, welcome to the video. This is week 31 and it's Tuesday morning. It's pouring down rain. I'm in Wakefield and the funniest or weirdest thing just happened. I was sat in the van just tidying up for the day and getting ready to go down to my parking spot for the day and do some work, etc. And I heard a car or vehicle start behind me. It's quite loud. I thought it was another van lifer, so I didn't think much of it. And how long that vehicle had been parked there I don't know, but anyway, it tried to get around the side of me, and I'll show you how much space I've got to do that. Now you can literally get a double-decker bus down there, literally. And I heard an almighty crash bang wallop, and I thought, what the hell? So I leaped out the van to go and have a look, only to see a blue BMW and a lady getting out of the car. I'm thinking, oh no, how's this person crashed into the side of my van or the back of my van? Anyway, turns out no, they hadn't crashed into my van at all, and there's no way I was in the way. There's no way I was blocking their progression down the road in any way, shape or form. That was a car parked at the side of the road. It's kind of, I don't know how, is there such a thing as a standard two-lane, two car width road? Because if there is, this is wider than that. Okay, so it's got room to spare easily, and she crashed into the wall on the opposite side. How on earth she managed to do that, God only knows. God only knows. But yeah, so she caused quite a lot of damage to the front bumper of the car. I think it could be saved. There was no cracks, it wasn't broken, it was just all scuffed up, if you know what I mean. So I'd imagine that's a bumper off job, plastic filler or whatever it is they use, and rub down and respray. I would imagine something along those lines. But anyway, she was very matter of fact about it, and she weren't that bothered. As I was returning back to my car, I noticed that there was a ton of big dints down the side of the other side, or well, I say big dints, more like scuffs and scrapes, I reckon, down the other side, all along the front wheel arch. So it's not like she hadn't done it before. Do you know what I mean? I'm just glad there wasn't somebody standing there. Do you know what I mean? If she's clearly as blind as a bat, if she can't see that wall, and she's obviously clearly done it something similar before, me thinks that person, it's got nothing to do with being a female driver. Me thinks that person has picked a car to drive, lovely car, but she's picked a car to drive that's just a bit too big for her. She can't see where the end of the bonnet is properly. I think that's what that problem is, right there. I'm just tidying up this front seat a little bit. I'm sick of seeing it like this. Then I'm going to get set off to my daytime park up. Sorry about that, I wasn't even looking at the camera, but hopefully you could hear what I was saying. So how did I sleep last night? Awful. I slept awful because I wasn't feeling well. I woke up, when you do this at middle of the night, it's about 2 a.m. Oh no, sort of thing. Yeah, I did that with an urgent need to go number 2. I kid you not. Well, the day is done and it's time for me to move on out of the, I've just had some seeds and they're stuck down the gum line. That's not good, I don't like it. Let's have a drink in a bit. But yeah, where was I? The day is done and it's time for me to move on from my work park up, and I'm heading off now to McDonald's. I don't really want to eat McDonald's. I want to go charge up my EcoFlow more than anything else. So I'm debating whether I should just eat whilst I'm there. I've been trying like the plague to avoid McDonald's. Right, we're set up for the night, kind of. Haven't set the bed up and everything. Obviously, I'm chilling out for a bit. I'm not going to get into bed just yet. It's about 9 o'clock. I'm going to chill out and watch a bit of telly and stuff. But I've just been. I went to after work. I went to where did I go? McDonald's, and I charged up my EcoFlow in McDonald's, so it's sort of 100%. My Bluetti needs a bit of charge putting on it, but I think I can do that tomorrow by just running the engine. It'd be nice to get some sunshine on the solar panels though, wouldn't it? And charging it that way, but yeah, alas, there is no sun. It's autumn, you know, so we won't see any until that 2 summer days we get in summer. Okay, so yeah, it's all good though. It's all good in the hood. I've got this little light. This is really cool, and it's from B&M, and it's really just a piece of light, cheap plastic and whatnot. But it comes with a remote control. You can change all colours and stuff like that. So where's my remote control? Turn it around. You can change all colours and things like that. Make yourself look like a Smurf if you want to. Where's blue? There you go. Make yourself it on white. And it was only £3, £3.99 it was in B&M. So you can't grumble at that, can you, for £3.99? Do you know what I mean? So I'm happy with that. It's a good purchase, and I've got it plugged into me my battery pack. The thing that I just recently bought. What's it called? It's a power bank. That's it. Tiny little one. Well, it's not tiny. It's quite big actually. But anyway, I should have. I bought this. So me and my daughter B, we're going to Aberystwyth in Wales on Friday, straight after we both finish school. She's doing her A-levels and stuff. So as soon as we both finish school, we are off to Aberystwyth. And the reason we're going down there is it's an open day for a university that she wants to go to and wants to apply for. So it seems like a fun road trip. Now, it was a last minute thing, and we know that they've got other plans. You know, my other daughter's got plans and all the rest of it, and her mum's got plans. So we have to be back fairly early on Sunday. So yeah, it's a very, very short flying trip. But I was right happy with the campsite because I booked a campsite. God, it's coming down now, isn't it? It was supposed to be like £34 a night. And when I booked it, she only charged me £56 for 2 nights, which is £28 a night. Turns out they're having a bit of a sale. So yeah, thumbs up for that. So this thing is a window wrap. Goes around the passenger window, driver's window, across the windscreen and over the passenger window. Never had one before. And it was £40. I'm hoping it's a good investment. But what I can feel about it is it's really good solid material. You know, like a good, I don't know what you call it, Hessian? Not really Hessian, but some sort of waterproof stuff anyway. So this is only a very small van, and it barely fits me, if I'm being honest. But we're going to camp. We're going to give it a go with 2 of us, and we had the option of doing, I don't know, top and tails, I suppose, in here. But in all fairness, there's not enough space to do that. There really isn't enough space for it at all. So what we're going to do is, B is volunteering to sleep across the front seats. She's done that before, but she was much smaller before. She's had a lot of growth spurts since then. And what we'll do, put a mattress top across the front seats and some duvets, and, you know, make it comfy now. And then that cover around the front for privacy, so she'll have like her own little sleeping pod. And she'll have this light and a phone charger up front, because she's a teenager. You know, teenagers like with phones. And hopefully she'll get some sleep. I was there for 2 nights, so if you don't get sleep on the first night, Then on the second night, we'll swap over, and I'll go at the front and she can go on the bed. I think that's fair, isn't it? And I know full well that I won't get any sleep up front. Now we've booked this spot, and it's got an electric hookup. I've not really used the electric hookup very much. I've used it a few times, but not a great deal. So that should be quite handy to have that these 3-pin sockets over here working. So we can just put the microwave in, the air fryer in, the electric kettle in, and we can use all that whilst we're there. But we're going to be out all day on the Saturday, visiting university and the surrounding area. And on the Sunday we're going to set up quite early, so we're not going to use that much electric in all honesty. But I do plan on charging every single electric gadget that I've got. But can you hear the rain? I'm going to stop this right here for now. Well, I'll pick you up tomorrow when the weather's all stopped and calmed down. And we'll talk more about this trip in the morning. Well, it has to be said that I picked a brilliant parking space today. I'm still in Wakefield, I'm at Pugneys. I've been here loads of times, but today it's particularly great because of the weather, and you can't fault it. We've got the solar panel out and everything. We've had loads of little friends come and visit us. Yep, the geese, the swans, and the gulls have all been around the van looking for food. And in fact, one swan stuck his head in the van to have a little sniff around and bumped me with his beak as if to say, what the hell are you doing? Get me some food. And I was in the middle of, I was in the middle of doing something, which was quite funny. Anyway, I have got my delightful pot noodle today. I'm trying a new one. It's a chicken fajita pot noodle. And it's quite good. And I don't get long for dinner, so I'm going to put the camera down. I'll pick you up later. But yeah, all is right with the world today. Well, the working day is finished. Yay! Oh, it's my busiest day of the week as far as work is concerned. But anyway, let's not talk about that. I'm still here at Pugneys, there, as you can see. And it's just gorgeous outside. It really is. It's a bit chilly though. It has turned chilly. It has to be said. But, it's autumn. And I did put the little heater on for a little bit, and it did okay, that heater. It warmed us up quite nice. So yeah, it's past muster, ready to go to Wales with us at the weekend. We've got a spot booked, and it's a nice little spot, I hope, in Aberystwyth, and we're going to go to the Aberystwyth University Open Day, where one of my younglings is hoping to go next year. So fingers crossed it goes okay for them, because they've got the heart set on it, which is good. So I'm looking forward to it. We're going to go straight after work tomorrow and head down. I'm just looking at these birds kind of almost like swarming around. So yeah, so straight after work we're going to go down to Aberystwyth and have a nice time down there, seeing the university. I think we're going to sit in on a couple of lectures, I don't know, which will be nice. And quite enjoyable. Then we're going to go to, I think Youngling, calling her Youngling, I don't know. But anyway, Youngling has organised to meet up, kind of, because she's not very organised, with a school friend who is also going down for the weekend. I think they've organised, or they want to meet up at a cafe. Apparently it's at the top of a really steep hill with a tram going up. I don't know. So that could be quite nice. And then at the end of that day, I think that day probably ends at around about 5-6 o'clock or something, we're going to head back to the campsite. The campsite has got an electric hookup, which is a bonus. Again, we can plug in the heater as much as we want then to keep warm, Although to be fair, with 2 of us in here, I think that'd be plenty warm enough. We can air fry food to our heart's content and microwave stuff and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? And I'm gonna use it to charge up every single device that I've got before we leave that site. But we're there for 2 nights, so you know, all is good. Well, I just had a practice putting the screen wrap thing on that I just bought from Fuel Lagoon. It is A perfect fit, B, gives complete blackout at the front of the van, which is going to be excellent, and C, really easy to put on and take off, pack away. It's a doddle, absolute doddle. So I'm looking forward to using that. Morning, and it's a cold one today. It's Friday, it's week 31. I'm full of snot. I think it's because of the temperature change. I don't think I'm feeling ill or anything. And when that happens, I do end up being a bit, so we say, vomity. It's all the snot and stuff. But I think I slept on my back last night. You know, everything goes down your throat then, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? And what goes down must come up. So I'm pondering. I'm sat here and I'm pondering as to whether I want to go to Peugeot today, pay $4.50 to park in the sunshine near the lake, or if I want to park for free in a car park. And I think I've answered my own question there. Yeah, I'm more snotty, as I said. What shall I do? It's a working day, obviously, for me, for those people who don't know. And so I want to work where I've got the best facilities. So Asda obviously has the best facilities, so I can quickly run to the toilet if I need to. I sense today I might need to. So whilst Pugneys is the most picturesque, lovely, relaxing kind of place to be, you can't really actually enjoy it because you're working, right? You can't get out and go for a walk randomly when you're in the middle of a working day. But then again, it's more relaxing, calming. But yesterday I didn't have a great signal on my Wi-Fi, and I kept getting a dropout or two here and there. I think I'll stick with the car park then, in that case. So I've got the best signal, I've got a more reliable signal for the internet, because that's quite important to me. Well, it's very important to me on a working day, of course. So yeah, let's go find my usual spot. I do have a usual spot as well. Oh, it's free as well. There's no one in it. Oh God, that's sad. Here we are. Bop. In my usual spot. Which is pretty cool. I might run the engine for a little bit and get some warmth in here, because my temperature gauge on the car is saying 1 degrees centigrade. So yeah, last night I slept really, really well. Very, very well. Probably too well, because I slept on my back, which I get a good night's sleep from, but when I wake up in the morning I feel rubbish because I'm full of snot. Do you know what I mean? So I try to avoid that wherever you can, but what can you do about it? Do you know what I mean? If you roll onto your back in the middle of the night, not a lot, can you? So yeah, but I slept so well because I bought a new duvet cover, and I bought a new duvet last night. I bought a 13 tog, was it 15 tog, something like that. Anyway, the heaviest one they've got, winter duvet, and oh my God, did it make a difference. Oh, so snug and warm. Didn't want to get out of bed this morning. I really, really did not. I was enjoying being under the duvet. Anyway, where was I? Yes. And I think that made a big, big difference. 23 quid, great night's sleep, really good night's sleep. but I feel so tired now. I feel that I've had so many not missed night sleep, but poor quality night sleeps before that, shall we say. And I'm on catch up. So I'm still a bit tired and groggy and dazed. I haven't woke up yet. And I have just been in Costa at Asda, and I had a cappuccino and I had a bacon butty, which is all right. And I got a free bottle of Coke on my app. You scan your thing, free bottle of Coke. Woohoo! But it is what it is. I'll save that. I'll have it later, probably through the day. Oh God, I don't want to work today. I'm so tired. My head's in the shed. Oh God, I've got a meeting at 9 o'clock. I just realised. Oh, it's only 7:30 right now, so I can chill out for a little bit. Yeah, so I started cleaning up in the car last night, in the van, and I got a big carrier bag and I put stuff in the carrier bag that I no longer want, need or use. Oh, it's just basically rubbish. And I filled to the brim this carrier bag and half filled a second carrier bag. And I knew I was near a bin, so that was fine. But my gosh, didn't realise I was carrying around so much rubbish. It's really easy, and it's quite, if you think about it from a philosophical point of view, it's really easy to carry around rubbish and not even know you're carrying it around, because you've been carrying it around for so long. Do you know what I mean? And I am talking metaphorical and physical. So rubbish in your van and rubbish in your life that you just carry around, and it's slowly but surely having an impact over time, weighing you down, slowing you down, holding you back, preventing you from doing this, that and the other, or moving on. And both physically in your van and metaphorically in your life. And it just kind of made me think, as I was tidying all this rubbish up, what if I could tidy my own brain up? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? And just as easily throw away the rubbish. I'd discard the rubbish. Okay, that would be lovely to be able to do. And I think it's about time I started thinking about how I can do that. If you've got any tips, let me know. But yeah, anyway, back to reality. Today's a work day. I'm working right up until 4:40. That's my contracted time. I often work well beyond that. Not today, because today I'm going to go pick youngling number 2 up, and me and youngling number 2 are going to go to where are we going? Oh yeah, we're going to Aberystwyth in Wales. Woohoo! I've mentioned it already on this video, so I don't want to go into it too much depth. But yeah, I was really surprised at being able to get a campsite for what works out as 28 quid a night, with full electric, and oh god, it's got laundry facilities, it's got a shower block, it's got toilets, like it's got electric, it's got your waste disposal, it's got a wash up area, and it's got an indoor heated swimming pool, and it's got a pub and a bar and restaurant on site as well. For 28 quid, that's a no-brainer, right? That's pretty cool. I like that. Whenever I go to the one in Doncaster, and I know you can't really compare them sometimes, each site and site owner faces their own challenges, I guess, but the one I go to near Doncaster is really good value if you don't want electric. It's like 16 quid a night if you don't want electric. However, that said, whenever I pay 15 quid to stop at a service station overnight on the motorway, I'm not being funny, I get a good quality night's sleep just as well as I do at Willow. I'll start that bit again because I don't want to give the name of the site away. But I get just as good a night's sleep as I do at that particular campsite. It's a similar price. It's only £1 difference. £1 cheaper to stay at the motel. So, you know, that's nothing. But the showers are cleaner. The shops are open, and there are shops. The toilets are cleaner. You've got a communal, social, indoor seating area with heating and lights and electricity. Do you know what I mean? Whereas you don't get any of that at that particular campsite, and other campsites that are similar to it. So it begs the question of, why pay 15 quid to stay in that particular campsite or campsite similar to it when you can have more by stopping at a motorway service station? You know, yes, it's a bit louder and noisier, of course it is. But if you find the right spot within the service station, car park, you get a really good night's sleep. And there's CCTV, and there's usually police pulling in and out, and there's usually lots of witnesses and things pulling in and out, and there's lots of traffic cops pulling in and out. Do you know what I mean? So I feel safe in doing that. Don't get me wrong, it's safer on a campsite, but they just have more facilities, I think, for a marginally, arguably cheaper price. Anyway, that's a load of waffle, isn't it? What do you think about that? I don't know, I'm going to edit this video. It's just full of pauses, hesitations, and just waffly nonsense. No idea how I'm going to edit this. But anyway, it is what it is. And I'm going to stay, I think I'm going to stay here. The temperature gauge on the car is still saying 1 degree and it's flashing on and off. So, yeah, a bit chilly today. So I might be using that Bluetti to, not Bluetti, so EcoFlow to run the electric heater at some point today, I imagine. Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't done. I could be plugging the Bluetti in and get some charge into it, couldn't I? Well, that's it. Finished work for the week. The day is done. What a week it has been. It's not been a great one. And now I'm off to pick up the youngling, and we're off to Wales, to Aberystwyth. Hopefully she's going to be ready when I go, so I'm not hanging around too much. Just want to get going, get on the road. We are off to Wales. We're going to go to Aberystwyth. It's a good 4-hour drive or so. I'm going to want to try and do it all in one shot, so I can get there for around about 10 o'clock if I can. We've got to be there before the bar closes because we know we're going to miss reception. But we've been told that we can check in at the bar itself. It's going to be open till 11. Right, I'm going to stop talking now because I'm sick of sat-nav, Google getting in the way of everything. Well, you may have noticed from the thumbnail that we're in Wales today. And I can't remember the name of this campsite, Cambrian Camping Ground or something like that, I think it's called. I'll put it up down below, or if I can in text. I'm not very good at editing, as you know. Yeah, we had a great time coming down. It was a good drive. Took quite a long time to get here, but we're here. And brought my youngling navigator with me, who slept across these seats here. Now, to be fair, it was a lot cosier than it looks. We had a full wrap around the front windows, so she had complete blackout. Had the curtains closed, so she had her own sleeping pod. She had a mattress topper going across the seat to iron out any lumps and bumps. Had an electric teddy fleece blanket, which is super warm, and we splashed out an electric pitch so we could plug that in. And then also had a nice thick duvet and blankets and pillows and stuff like that. Somewhere to charge a phone up and all that good stuff. So yeah, that went quite well, I thought, last night. I didn't get here till late. It was pitch black when we pulled up. So we just had to put a spot at random, but it's a pretty flat spot, so I was okay with that. Showers were nice and clean and warm. Just been there just a moment ago, and we've done a swap. So Youngling is over there now. B is over there now. Also getting us all sorted. I don't know what the time is. I think it's about 7:30 or something. And we're going to aim to be off the site for about 8:30 or 8:15, heading into Aberystwyth, where we're going to go see the university. So you know me, I don't like making public videos or anything like that. I'm not that confident or anything. So what I'll do is I'll do some almost like, I don't know, some B-roll, and I'll do my best to do a voiceover at the end, because I've never done that before. So I've no idea how that's going to work out, but it would be a shame to lose this footage if we didn't do something with it. But yeah, we are week 31, if I haven't already mentioned, and it's Saturday morning, and it's not as cold outside as I thought it would be. Now over here, let me show you this. Because we are on hookup, I've got this little Dimplex heater. I think it's 250 watt, I'm not quite sure. And I've got this one here, which I think is 300 watts going. Got the 2 electric heaters, just boiled up the kettle as you could hear. And yeah. Right, so what's this site called again?
Cambrian Coast Holiday Park.
That's it. And it's got its very own train track coming through the holiday park. That's pretty epic. You're gonna do some films to drive down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put on YouTube's. Look at that. Oh my god. It's a shame it didn't stop here.
I know.
Why didn't it just stop here? This is not an official stop. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Are these all holiday homes for sale?
I think so.
Are they? What sort of money could they go for? Oh, I'll tell a lie. It's quite a bit bigger than the one at Scarborough.
Yeah, it's double the length.
Yeah, it's quite a bit bigger. Right, so whilst Younglin's gone to the toilet to brush her teeth, had an awesome day at Aberystwyth University, and I'll put the pictures in here, but boy am I knackered. Oh, honestly, it's all uphill, down dale, walk here, walk there, walk everywhere. Oh my god, absolutely exhausted. But we're on the campsite. We absolutely love this campsite, it's brilliant. Being that we're on the electric hookup, we've got the electric kettle out, we've got that electric fan heater on, this electric fan heater on. And B is sleeping just down here. I don't think you can see that very well. Okay, but down there is where Youngling 1 is sleeping, just on the other side, across those seats there. Now, down there is, so it's literally a private bedroom, private boudoir, if you like. And yeah, it's really good. And she feels it's worked really, really well. she's getting comfy, she's having a good night's sleep, and all the rest of it, so that's good. I spoke to the manager of the campsite just in the bar there, and he says you can have a little bit longer to get off if you want. You're supposed to be off by like 10, but if you want to be, you know, a little bit longer, like 11 or something, that should be fine, because I'm not very busy at all at the moment, 'cause it's the end of the season, which is fine. But honestly, this place is amazing. I would definitely be on this campsite again. It's absolutely immaculate, okay? It's cheap as chips, in my opinion, at 28 quid a night for an electric hookup and everything. Really good bar, good size bar. It's got darts, it's got a pool, it's got TV, it's got sports TV, you know, a good selection of beers. And it's a good night out, essentially. So we'll definitely be here again. There's no doubt about it whatsoever. Right, so I'm going to say good night before young one gets here, and we'll book in the morning. We're going back tomorrow, back to Wakefield. All right, so this is probably going to be the last one that you see this week. That's a little video clip. So thank you very much for coming along for this little trip. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the pictures, etc. of Aberystwyth, which we'll put in. Maybe I'll put a voiceover on that. I really don't know. But anyway, please do remember to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye.